don't fall to peer pressure. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Quest and Chaos. Does Dragon of Icespire Peak. Before we hop into this evening's game, just want to say it's great to be back. My voice is still on the little up and downs, but we're getting better. We can speak and not sound like a Gavin Newsom, like just smoke 10 cigarette packs there. Did some screamo in my garage the other day because I was trying to release some stress, you know. No, we got James Arano here, and we're going to have some fun today in the Mountains Rib mining camp. But before we do that, we got some announcements. Now, I've been given some new announcements. What does that mean? That means I'm probably going to mess it up, but we're going to try not to. First of all, thank you all for joining us here on Quest and Chaos. Super grateful for all your support. There are multiple ways in which you can help Quest and Chaos keep the lights on in the studio, obviously, we're not in the studio right now. We are all in our respective homes and hopefully affording rent as we can. But yes, to help Quest and Chaos with their rent, the big one you can help us out with is Patreon. Type in ! Patreon. That's going to send you to the link, patreon.com/questandchaos. There you can join as a patron and help support us on a monthly basis. What do you get when you enter? Well, we're developing a lot of different things to give back to you, our community. And one of the big things that we're not really unveiling, it's already kind of been announced here and there, trickling through, is the Guild of the 5 E's. And basically, this is going to replace our mittens. Excuse me. And what does that mean? Mittens were basically our gladiatorial Coliseum combat one-shots. What's going to be with the Guild of the 5 E's is going to be an interconnected world, where everybody kind of creates their own character, everybody in the community makes a communal world, and stuff happens. It will still be one-shots, and no, not a Quest and Chaos one-shot, a legitimate one-shot, meaning one episode only. But yeah, you create a character, you join the guild, in a sense, and we create stories with the community, with you all in it. So that's what you can get, and other stuff is slowly trickling out on Patreon, so keep an eye out on that. Another way you can support us is through Twitch. Right here, right now, you can give bits, as I have been given some notifications that there have already been bits. But if you give 500 bits, that gives the players 1 inspiration, and if you donate 1,000 bits, that gives them 2 inspiration. And in the current system, we will be revamping our bit system, by the way, and inspiration, which if you go to Patreon, you can get more information on that. But yes, right now, 500 bits equals a 1 inspiration, which players can use, or I, if you want to give me one, to roll in additional d6 to add to the roll. Souped up bless, if you will. But if you give 1,000 bits, 2 inspiration, they use that inspiration, they can re-roll a d20 if they would like, unless it is a natural 1, because as we all know, we love natural 1 here. Please come back, Bo. Yes, that is that. And at the end of every session, any unspent inspiration that is above 4, because we carry over 4 for the next session, it'll be added into the Book of Inspiration, soon to be rebranded. But the Book of Inspiration currently, when we get 25 inspiration, we will be giving away a Nord Games deck, a physical copy if you're in the US, or a PDF version if you are international. Now, the third way you can help us is if you shop at our friends Nord Games. Nord Games, if you go to the affiliate link that is going up and up, which is also, if I can say it, nordgamesllc.com/3.html, which is probably still going up on the side there. Anything you buy there helps Nord Games out, but you also help us, Quest and Chaos, a little bit. And if you use the code, now, last time it was Chaotic 20, but right now it's saying Chaos 20. So Chaos 20 will get you 20% off your order. So you can buy stuff at Nord Games, you help them out, you help us out, and because you're helping us out, they give you something to help you out. 20% off. If you can follow my logic, lots of words. And the fourth way you can help out Quest and Chaos is going to our merch store, questandchaos.com/store. Oh, it is Chaotic 20. Okay, so Chaotic 20, not Chaos 20. Chaotic 20. All right. That needs to be edited. Chaotic 20 is the way to get 20% off your order with more games. And the fourth way, as I quickly mentioned, is going to our merch store. We've got cups, we've got shirts, we've got coasters, we've got flasks, we got pins. We got a lot of other stuff. So check that out at questandchaos.com/merch/store/merch/merch.
/merch, I believe.
I'm seeing a shaking head from the Tiana right there. So merch/merch. Anyway, those are the ways you can help out Quest and Chaos. And as you can see, we shifted things around. Thank you, /merch. We shifted things around a bit. We start off with the ways you can help with Quest and Chaos. And now we're going to mention some of the friends of Quest and Chaos. First of all is Birds of Paradise. Birds of Paradise. They have a bunch of bird-themed, beautifully colored dice. That one is the Magpie, black, white, and teal. Such a sweet deal. You can still join their Kickstarter. The late pledges are still available, meaning you can get in on those beautiful dice. You can get in on those super kawaii bird dice stickers. There's a bird on top of a dice, and it's really cute. Kawaii. Matthew's dying on the inside. It's all good. What else do we got? We've got Berkeley Stamp and Engraving. Berkeley Stamp and Engraving. They help us print out our little inspiration coins we're in the studio, but they also helped with our mugs, our coasters, our flasks. If you have any engraving or printing needs that are, I believe, non-shirt based, go check out Berkeley Stamp and Engraving. They're good stuff. Of course, as the aforementioned, Nord Games, good friend, partnership right there. Going up on the sidebar right there. Boom, bam. Lastly, our good friends at D&D Beyond. We use D&D Beyond to create our character sheets, for me to create custom monsters that our players all despise, as well as you seeing on that little sidebar their health toll. So when they change something on their character sheet, after a very short delay, it will be updated on Twitch, and you can see their health pool slowly dwindling or going up, or slowly dwindling.
Going up when Winley's around.
Going up when Winley's around. And those
unless she has a hand axe.
Oh, yes. And then Tim better clear out the way.
I've been practicing, guys.
My head! Ah!
It's silvered!
This is way worse than before! What an excellent shot!
Yeah. So that's it. Also, in Quest and Chaos news, we're launching some new podcasts. Rime of the Frost Maiden is finally available on all of our podcast channels because this dude was slow on the recording.
Y'all were slow. Y'all were slow, and I thought Nick was bad. Man, I just you.
But you can finally catch Rime of the Frost Maiden on your podcast provider of choice. And also submitted for approval is Tiana's Delta Green podcast, The Redacted Reports. You can find those on all services now, except for iTunes and Google this week. But for more up-to-date information, just go to questandchaos.com/podcasts. Coolio. So those two are joining the fold. And speaking of people who have joined the fold, we've got some wonderful mods that are making sure that the chat is doing all well, the community is doing all well on Discord. Join our Discord. Subliminal messaging, join our Discord. Yes, we got some mods that are helping out, that are keeping an eye out. So we just want to give you a quick thanks to the Hefner, the Baroness, Shadow Dragon, and Tigeron31. And if if we miss anything, they will let me know, or let someone else know, and then yes, they're on,
and so on.
They got that stuff,
etc. James, did you mention Sirenscape?
Sirenscape, thank you very much. If you're going to be hearing music today, if I remember to click the play button, it's provided by Sirenscape, subscription service that provides ambiance, sound effects, and music to your D&D games. And by subscribing to them, we can use them on this broadcast. So it's pretty cool.
Oh man! Now we did do we did talk about bits, but did we say what bits we have yet?
We have not, Julie, and since you're bringing it up, why don't you call them out for us?
Sure. So the hef 500 for the players and the DM. Thank you.
Thank you,
Slithy,
Andrew.
Slithy Tove. 1,000 for the players. Yay.
Smart man.
He knows where his bread is buttered.
Continue.
That's what we have for right now.
Okay.
But as it comes along, we'll announce more.
Oh no. Oh, that was good.
Did you just realize what you got yourself into, Matt?
Oh no. I just missed this. I've missed this.
I know. 1 week off feels like an eternity.
I know. It literally feels like a year and a half. Yeah.
Yes. Well, let us recap. Oh, boom, bam. Let's quickly get that one in there. Duke Fleeg,
Yes.
Thank you, Your Grace, gives 500 bits to the players.
Thank you, Your Grace.
See, you know, back in the studio, if you were the DM, you could see the teleprompter, but the players couldn't like look over. So I was ever just be like, and 500 bits too.
Maybe you couldn't. I sat it at just the right angle to be able to catch it out of the corner of my eye so I could see when something was coming in.
Oh no, that was also a big problem for me since I was farther away. I was just like, flash. Oh, hello.
Especially when there was a flash and the DM started freaking out.
Oh, 10,000 bits. Whoa.
Seriously.
Yeah.
We got a lovely supportive community, and thank you all for being here. But let us recap what happened 2 weeks ago. Last time on Dragon of Icespire Peak, our heroes had been tasked by Holly Thornton of the guild. Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, we're outside of the 10 minutes. You're fine.
Phandalin Minor Exchange. There we go. Words. Tasked by Holly Thornton of the Phandalin Minor Exchange to go see why there hasn't been any reports coming from the Mountains Rib mining camp. They made their way in there, and it turns out there was an infestation of were-rats. They were felled in a epic battle, thrown deep into the mines, and in a...
Matt's reaction was mine. He did it before I did.
After said epic battle, they were thrown in the mines and left to be eaten by the god Muscana. And after a good few days of slinking about in the tunnels, they met with this god, a disgusting, putrid, disease-filled, massive rat, and with a lot of inspiration from one's god, they were able to fell this beast, crawl through a small crack in the wall, and make their way into the silver mine portion of the mining camp. There they rested up, made a lot of different silver weapons to fell the lycanthropes that are just above them, and even Inqua experienced a strange dream, called upon by his brother Sheris to do a less than savory task to the west. But that would have to wait until they made it out of said mine. And as they creeped in, back up into the tunnels of the main area, they encountered two were-rats where they quickly dispatched them. However, as combat tends to be, they weren't the most subtle. And currently they are hearing footsteps in the hallways just to their left. And
Oh,
as they-
good. I thought it was running steps from last time. Huh.
Shh.
Oh,
And as the torchlight flickers in the hallway, they see some shadows stretch along the wall and run past.
what did you just say? Yeah, I don't know if I heard what you said.
Oh, with the torchlight emblazoning the wall, you see some shadows grow ever larger and then pass by.
I'll hold our breath and wait just a little longer.
Yeah, and just like take up position. So because we're in a tunnel, right? So there's a natural choke point. I can't see it in my head.
I feel like Assault and Tim had just felled the two up front, and then the rest of us were near the tunnel where we had pried the board up.
You had pried the board, and Isolt had taken the two bodies of the now returned back to their human form were-rats, pulled back into and shoved kind of back into the silver mine in which you came. But right now, I would say Tim is up front, the other three within the center, as Isolt is shoving bodies into a hole.
Just getting them out of immediate line of sight. And when I'm done doing that, I will come forward.
Mm-hmm. And you silently wait there.
Do we put on that padded armor for that sweet, slightly additional more protection, or do we just try to creep forward? If Darjan and I take lead and everyone stays a good bit behind us, and then we can signal to the people behind us, we can.
How dark is it here right
you
now?
have a bit of torchlight on the wall, so you can see. But right now, where you guys are in the hall, you can see that it kind of curves left and right, but you were not seen.
Which way did they head towards?
They headed down to the left.
My concern, if you go ahead, is that we may not be able to see a signal if we get into a darker area, because most of us can't see in the dark.
We can take something. When we can cast light on it, we can take some cloth off of one of the dead were-rats, drape it over so it dims the light, and then flash it up behind us to give a signal.
All right.
You could carry that, and I'll.
Yeah, your sight is going to be much better than mine. But if anything happens, I want you to be able to fall back, and I can hold there.
And then signal me so I can come up and join you.
There's always Thunderwave.
Sorry.
Okay, just let me know what to light up.
Guess we just get like. I'm used to holding a torch, so even if we're not lighting it, just light the end of a torch.
or do we have, because something small that would be easy to conceal would be like a silver nugget or something?
Yeah, we have those little silver nuggets.
Well, it doesn't have to be the whole torch, though. It can just be the end of the torch. Or does it have to be the whole torch?
I believe it's a singular object of a small size, so I believe
Yeah, it's the object.
Let's do a silver nugget.
Sure. We'll pass a silver nugget to Winley.
Or
Did
as
we
we
already
like to call them, bullets.
Did we already search the two bodies for things? I don't remember if we did last
Well,
time.
you did, and you did find two short swords, but on their person, nothing of really monetary or significant value.
Yeah.
They weren't carrying around any silver.
They wouldn't be carrying any silvered weapons. Why would they?
No.
So Winley goes over and lights our silver nugget.
All right. How far behind do you want me?
I suspect we're going to be doing it by corners. So you're going to peek around the corner and we're going to go up ahead until there's another corner. Then we'll
We'll flash.
Yeah, if it's clear, we'll flash for people to move forward.
All right. Are we ready then?
Let's do it anyways, though.
I'm always ready.
I'll take the rear.
In that case, I'd like everyone to make a stealth check.
And we don't have the padded armor on.
Well, if you're hanging behind, do you want the padded armor on? Because you're in theory going to be far enough out of. The goal would be keep everyone out of range that can't make those stealth checks.
Honestly, it's 1 point of AC difference.
Hey, if you're dodging, all right. Oh, 14. That's serviceable.
I got 18.
Ooh, I got a 9.
Ooh.
Winley got a 5.
Yeah, Winley's staying behind.
And it's even without disadvantage.
Oh, baby.
So just put on the armor now.
If might as well.
Just like stumbles, kicks a pebble, and just like, okay.
Okay, fuck it. Just yeah, I'll take the because it's light armor, so I'll take the 5 minutes it takes to put it on.
Mm-hmm. So, Tim and Darjan, you being the first grouping, you make your way towards the end of this portion of the tunnel with the silver mines and your pals behind you, and you look right, and you see the tunnel curve a bit, going straight, and then take a dramatic right, and then to your left, you can look down the hallway, and you see that it goes out about 30 feet before it tees out.
And do we know? I guess we just saw the light. Can we hear anything?
Make a perception check.
So, here's my stealth roll. 18.
18. Darjan, you can also roll if you'd like.
I'm getting it.
You should.
I'm too busy humming to myself.
Busy humming to yourself. And Tim, you hear something very familiar. It sounds like an instrument being plucked. Not in any artistic way.
But is it a particular instrument?
It sounds like a lute.
We gotta go kill some. It's your lute. They're playing your lute.
How does it sound? I was too busy.
They're butchering it. We've got to do something.
Let's go that way then. That's where we have to go, right? That's how out is, right?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna creep back and tell them. I'm not gonna let them know that we're going to ambush them without. So I'll skitter back to the rest of the group and mention, hey, I heard one of them playing Darjan's lute. That might be where they're keeping our stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna move towards there. You stay behind, and then we're gonna try to get the jump on them.
All right. How far behind do you want us then?
She's at least 30 feet.
All right. Moving forward as quietly as I can, but well, none of us have good stealth right now.
But you give Isolde the time to put on her armor, and then you two begin to creep your way over to the T section, and you can clearly hear it, Darjan, being a lot closer, and it is to the right. And as you both kind of peek your heads, kind of Scooby-Doo style over the edge, you see a larger room that is very familiar. It is the common room in which you first entered.
Do we see the rest of our stuff anywhere?
You do not see it, but you do see 3 were-rats currently. 2 of them kind of seated at the table, just crossing their arms and giving a kind of a weird look to the one who's on top of the table, kind of like doing the like schmoozed up on the edge of the table and is trying to like pluck towards one of them. And it's very poorly done.
I'm gonna no. I'm gonna pull Darjan back so I can whisper. That's a bad place to get their attention. That's a center point. They can come from all directions there. We'll have a way out, but we won't have any of our stuff. Do we want to? Well, here, let's go back to the rest of the group and discuss this really quick.
There's nothing to discuss. It's my loot.
Well,
I need it.
I'm pulling. I'm tugging. Come on, just quick. Let's talk to them. And we get back.
And very shortly after they left, they are back again to you three.
Welcome back.
It's where we came in from. It's the common area. But it's just the loot. They just have the loot.
How many were rats?
3. We could totally. Do we want to make a run for it? Take the silver that we have and hope that we can get better supplies, come back. If we get out, though, they might leave and regroup, and then we're going to be down a lot of stuff. Not that I care about stuff more than our lives, but...
Some of that stuff isn't kind of important.
Yeah.
Shoot. Like my loot.
So do we want to go the other way, because we didn't hear anything over there, and see if we can find any better equipment?
I think that's wise.
I agree.
We'll get you
Tim-
the loot, Darjan, I promise.
I know Tim always has the right answer for this kind of stuff. All right, Tim. I trust you, man.
Well, I hope it's the right answer. I mean, leaving with our lives is a very good option. And your loot and our lives is a perfectly good...
It's a good option, but it would also be very difficult and expensive to resupply.
Yes.
And like I've got like basically rags like going out in the cold and making my way down.
That's why I hang out with this guy.
Good reason. He's a smart one. All right, so the other direction then?
Okay, I got this.
Make more perception checks as we go down the other way.
So, you two make it back to the T section and you look to the right and you can still see and hear the plucking of one zealous but untrained were-rat.
I'm sorry.
And you make your way down to the left side hall. The other 3, how far behind are you following?
Basically going corner to corner. So, you know, they'll get to a corner and like flash back at us to be like, it's good to come. We'll come up to the next corner. Just like follow them no more than 30 or 40 feet away if we can.
Okay. So you follow behind and you all kind of congregate at that T section. And when you look down to the left, Darjan, you can see that the hallway goes down a pretty fair way and it is lit by torches along the walls. And it goes, you can see a straight shot down to a door. But from this long pathway, you can see 1, 2, and 3 branches off. One to the right, one to the left, and another one to the right further down. And then straight up is the door.
Go to the first, see what we're dealing with.
Yeah, let's go to the next tee.
So you slink on over to the quick right hand side, and the moment you turn in, you can already see that the path branches further down, and then there's a quick jettison off to the left, and you can hear the sounds of hammers, things being clinked and clanked.
We want to go that way, take them out. There's almost certainly supplies that way.
They might have something we could use. Metal. Let's go.
All right, I'll give the appropriate signal with the cloth. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Morse code.
So you give off the Morse code, and you 3 begin to follow behind. And I would say, let's see, who Actually, here we got
Is there no visualization for this? I'm trying to keep this in my head, and I'm failing horribly.
I'm trying to draw it out as we're going now, because I was going to clarify. You said that this one we're going down, it continues forward, but there's also something straight to the left.
There's like branching ways off of the hallways. There's like a branching right, then left, then right again before the door.
Mm-hmm. So it's right, left, right, and then if you kept going straight, door.
There's a door, but then we're looking down the first T.
Yeah,
that goes right. That goes to the right, but you said that also goes forward, and then something branches to the left from that.
Yeah, quick jettison.
So there's two paths in this one as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going old school D&D, having to draw our own maps.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, though. Thank you.
Appreciate it, Matt.
And we're hearing the knocking to the left or the right?
The quick jettison to the left. The hallway that you go down continues, and then there's that quick jettison to the left.
Well, we're gonna still stop at the next corner and listen the other way, because that just because something's louder doesn't mean that there's not anything the other way. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But as you three begin to make your way over, Winley, your foot catches on a rock, and it just goes. And the zealous musician doesn't notice, but one of his compatriots that is definitely fed up with his playing kind of just turns and looks down the hallway and squints as you three rush back into where the other two are. And as you look down, you can see the person slide out their chair and begin to make their way over.
We may have some company.
Yeah.
Which I can't visualize. Which person's is this? The one that we can't see that was behind that slid their chair over, or is this up ahead of us?
No, this was from the common area.
The common area, which is behind us at this point.
So I'm going to recommend that we duck into this tunnel, ambush this guy when he comes around.
Yeah.
We might be able to take him out in one
good call.
Fell attack.
All right. I'll move back up towards the entrance to where we came in to get ready to take some swings.
Yeah, I'll
that won't be quiet, but
won't be quiet, but it might be quick.
Yeah.
You five position yourselves within different parts of the hallway. Did anyone end up
I was gonna say, as we're getting in position, Winley wants to quietly cast Thaumaturgy towards the opposite direction of where we're hiding. That sounds like a little rat squeak.
Okay.
Clever.
Yeah, I was going to do minor illusion once we got steady, but that's good.
So, as you five, or I would say Winley is the one who's keeping the eye out real quick, just like look down the hallway, notice this were-rat approaching. You use thaumaturgy to send a small rat noise from the way you came. And the were-rat looks down. Taps his nose a bit, and then heads back.
Well done, Winley.
Brilliant.
And just wait for a second to make sure that he's actually gone before continuing down the passageway to where we were going.
You hear the chair slide back out and a large keep on going, Sheldon.
Oh, Sheldon. Okay.
His name is Sheldon.
All right. We start moving up again.
All right. Down the hallway or to the clinking and clanking sound?
Clinking and clanking?
Yes.
All right. So Tim and DJ taking the point on that one. You guys enter, or not enter, you guys creep up into where your heads can peek out. And it's a larger room, not as big as a common room, for visual sake, but you can see some, almost forgery-like equipment. Excuse me.
Is this the left or the right?
This was the jettison to the left.
Thank you.
I assume you mean a forge and not like forging papers.
Oh yes, a forge. Excuse me. Yes. So you can see some anvils. You can see some stuff. And you do notice that some of the were-rats are kind of just hanging about. Some of them are trying to like do something. But you do see one dwarf who is actually working, and you can tell by his movements, by his experience, that he is experienced. And he's basically the singular one, and there are a couple other were-rats there who are like trying to keep up, but this one dwarf is just going at it. He looks quite haggard, quite tired.
So how many rats altogether do we see?
Currently, I typed this up. How many are in the workshop?
And also, is Winton with us?
Winton?
I'm assuming he's hanging behind. Oh, sorry.
Is he hanging? Or yeah, would you guys want him with you or hanging out?
Absolutely, yeah. He would have come with us.
He's not gonna by himself.
I wouldn't want us to get separated.
Yeah.
Okay. So Winton is there with you. And what you do see is 5 were-rats about 3 of them are just kind of hanging crossed arms, like sitting on some counters or leaning against an anvil or something. 2 of them are essentially assisting in a way to the dwarf. And the dwarf is working, and yeah, Winton is somewhere in the mix between you 5. But I would say the people who can see this right now are Tim and Darjan.
Do we think that we could go down the right to see what's in the room that way without getting their attention?
I would say would be a new stealth check.
Yeah, I think we should try to take these guys out.
Well, I'd say try not to use shatter on the dwarf. He might join us if he sees an escape opportunity.
Yeah, no, I was thinking if I did thunder wave, it would be loud, but all the stuff would go, and they might just think something's happening in the forge.
They'd come to investigate, but hey, let's kill some were-rats. And I'll signal that it's almost go time.
Okay. So yeah, I'll come up alongside Tim.
Oh, nope.
Or
The almost go time. This is we're going to charge you. Follow.
Yep. How exactly are you doing this to us? Are you just flashing? I want to know, because I feel like that'll dictate certain moves on our part.
We had 2 things set up. One is
Flash.
follow us, and the other one is we're going in.
Okay.
Flash.
So we see we're going in. I think we probably would approach. Well, I mean, I would approach.
No, because it would be, I'd give the signal, and then Darjan and I would go. So you'd be coming up. You wouldn't kill our element of surprise. No offense.
Gotcha. No.
You're right. No, you're right. You're right, man. All right.
Arm stays behind me. Don't be a hero.
You're one to talk.
Yeah. Bessie's dead because of you, Tim.
Whoa!
I thought it was the were-rats who did that.
That's
well, very wrong.
Igwa might have some harbored resentment right now.
Yeah.
No, he's fine.
later.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I'll take up like the lead in front of Inqua and Winley and just like squint, watching for movement from Tim and Darjan. And as soon as they move, I'll start moving, but keeping pace behind them. So it's a baby.
Oh.
Somebody wanted attention.
This is Winton.
Hi.
Artie's playing Winton now.
Ah,
Oh,
perfect.
Goodness.
Perfect. All right. Rock them with a thunder wave.
Rock them like a thunder wave.
Hey. Exactly.
All right, yeah, I do the quick signal and then bolt in for that surprise attack.
And a
Okay.
second level thunder wave.
Yeah, and I'm right behind them, but right behind them, but 30 feet behind, if that makes sense. Move it about the same time.
Are we getting a map?
Oh, this is
I'm
exciting.
making makeshift map. 1 second.
Oh.
You weren't sure where we were
didn't think
going
we
to
were
encounter
gonna-
people, were you?
It was like, uh-oh.
I thought they were just
Take
gonna.
two of us
This is, yeah,
going
20
into
were-rats
unexpected.
all over. over again.
Not again.
He's like, and actually the room is quite larger, and 17 more appear.
Dwarf. We'll just make you a dwarf. Sure. We'll use the barmaid. Okay.
We think there's probably more than 20, but it wouldn't surprise me if they got most of them in there when they went at us the first time. They're down 2. There's 4 more here. It's a numbers game. And dice, numbers and dice game.
Can we see anything while we are going to be rushing into the workshop room? Can we see anything down the hallway to the right while we're kind of rushing in as well?
As you are like rushing in and like take a look around, the hallway goes straight down, and then does a quick hook left before it loses sight on anything.
Okay. There's no other direction. It's just a left.
Yes.
For that one. Okay.
Nope, too much. Don't know what people are doing at any time. Okay. Oh, and I need to put you all in there. Ah! I never know what you all are gonna do. I'm gonna vamp, and y'all are gonna, yeah.
Probably best practice would be anywhere that there are were-rats, just make a map.
How come I can't?
This whole place.
Yeah.
Can't pull your characters off. That's weird. I can't.
He's not impressed.
The definition of a tough crowd.
He's so cute. He's so cute.
He's
Okay.
like, nah, mom's all I need.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mom's headphones are way more interesting.
Yes. Why aren't you listening to me, Mom?
They're different. You've got these things on your things. It's like,
There's a reason we call those things the headphones cans.
yes.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay.
makeshift, real quick one. Boom, bam.
Oh.
Ooh, looks nice for a makeshift one.
Wow. Is he holding a pizza? I love that.
That's a steak. That is clearly a steak.
Oh, is it?
I like pizza anyway.
It has a T-bone in it.
Oh, true. It's a T-bone.
Adorable.
Gotcha.
All right, so with him rushing in and Darjan falling afterwards, go ahead and move where you would like for your surprise round.
Get him.
I mean, I'd imagine a longer hallway, but I'd probably move there and hope that most people would be behind me, but we don't have room for that. So should I be somewhere more tactical given the map?
Do we want to be over here?
Oh, you mean
Let
here?
other people come in?
Yeah.
Because that way I can get, let's see, are these 5 foot?
Yeah, 5 foot cubes.
You're not going to want to use Thunder Wave.
Nope.
Unless they all cluster up, and that would almost, anyhow.
Anyway, there we go.
All right, so go ahead and do what you do. Tim going first, I guess. Whoever would like to go first.
Do you have anything in mind? I'm just going to hit him with a stick. It happens to have silver studs in it. It's not going to be impressive.
I can make him follow the one in front of you fall asleep. Basically, everything else is so far away.
I would almost say if you have cantrips that'll work, don't burn out on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't plan to use spell slots if I don't absolutely have to.
All right, and I'm gonna just try and crack him in the head. Natural 20.
Nice.
Yo. Well done, sir.
You a card, sir.
Fortunately, this has club stats, so
Yeah, but every one of those points gets through. I think.
4 plus 2d4 plus 4. Okay, do I have a card? Oh, I have a card. I'm gonna read this card. instantly kill a were-rat, or plus
So specific.
1d6 after making a saving throw.
All right.
All right, so I believe this is the hold on, let me hide that. And my strength damage doesn't get, it's just double dice, right?
Double dice, and then you add your modifier.
All right. Woo, 7 damage.
Ugh. All right.
That's what happens when you crit with a 1d4 improv studded silver mace.
Yep.
Okay.
You crack the were-rat across the face, and it's just ah!
There's more where that came from.
All right, Darjan, go ahead.
So what I'm going to do is create an object, a small chest. And so I get 30 feet in area from me. So, out here, I'm going to create a small chest.
Okay.
And I'm going to put a sword right there. I'm going to put a sword right there so they can go, what? Maybe they'll come and try to grab it. And I can get them in a spot.
Okay. I don't think we have a sword asset, so we'll just draw a little thingy there.
Just draw a thingy there. There we go. There you go. Thank you.
It's a little balloon sword.
It's dangerous to go alone.
That's exactly right. Because then, then they'd be able to hit us with it.
With a minor illusion?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So that is made there. That is the end of the surprise round. Everybody roll initiative. I should probably roll for you, and you.
Woo! Pew, pew, pew! I wish it was for something.
Good job, Inqua.
Hey!
At least you get a card.
Wow, do we for
Yeah.
initiative? Oh.
Anytime you roll a 20.
Pew, pew,
Anybody
pew.
do?
What'd you get, sir?
Let's see. It is itty bitty. Succeed on a saving throw.
Nice.
way better. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they try chewing on us and transferring the curse, that might be real useful.
All right. So Inqua is 22. Anyone else 25 to 20? 20 to 15.
No.
Winley has 16.
Tim, is that a 15, I see?
Yes.
Okay. 15 to 10.
Darjan has 10.
John has 10. That would mean...
Sorry, I had to message a bad pun to Darjan.
Yes.
And
I'm not going to hurt the audience with that. That was an awful one.
that leaves Isolt. What did you get?
An 8.
An 8. So
After you practically forced me to do the pull strings to get a violin pun, on Saturday.
That was a good one.
that's about Winton, that's Isolt, and wow, that's funny. So top of the order is Inqua.
Woo, pew, pew, pew. He's going to, upon seeing them attack this guy over here, he's going to see this here and load up a silver nugget, and he's going to sling a rang. Yeah, he's going to try and sling it. With an 18, that's -5, so this is plus 10 to my damage.
Sharpshooter.
Let's see, 1d4 plus 2. Okay.
Oh yes, Winton, thank you.
13 damage.
Stupid 1d4.
Oh, he's got one arm. I don't think he can use a sling.
Well, if we load it for him.
Wait, did you guys give him a sling or not? Yeah, you guys gave him a sling, right?
I think we did.
Using a sling with one arm. I mean, kudos to him if he does, but
Have you never seen the old style slings where it's the 2 straps and the
and then you
pocket
just
and you sling it over? It's the David and Goliath thing. You sling it over your head and then throw it.
See, Tim is perfect.
Not a slingshot, a sling.
No, I know. I'm just in my head. I'm just like I'd have to do it too. I'm like,
guys, we can explain logistics of the sling later.
Sure, we'll make this dude Winton.
What's the fun of that?
Sure, that's Winton right there. Are you gonna move anywhere in class?
Oh, buddy. Am I?
Yes. Or are you just gonna...
I will run in front of Winton and load his sling for him.
Aw.
Here you go, Winton, and then put a silver chunk in his sling if he wants to use it.
Excellent. Okay. So that was Inqua. Next up is Winley.
Winley is going to cast Toll the Dead on that same rat that Inqua just hit.
Okay. You can hear the tinkering still happening.
Yes.
From the
Yes.
dwarf.
We're here to save you. Cast off your chains.
Oh yes, Toll the Dead. Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Fail. Roll some damage.
And that's a 1d12.
Mm.
Nice!
Just a
Maximum
20,
damage.
25 damage on that stupid little were-rat.
So
Nice.
with a nugget straight into the eye, you see it go, "Ah!" And then all of a sudden, all of you see a spectral bell just go, dong, and falls over.
Never saw what was coming.
And,
Hold on.
all right, that's your action. Would you like to move anywhere, Winley?
She's gonna stay put right now.
All right, Tim, you're up.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him again. That.
Smack it.
Yeah, 20 plus 22. I think will hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna roll 2d4. I'm gonna roll 1d4 this time.
For
For almost the same amount of damage.
Hey.
I hit right in the same spot. Just
Boom, boom, both of them kind of, and you see it just like get a little dazed before it starts to realize what is going on. Next up is the dwarf smith. And noticing that everything going on right now, he looks up and is like, Winton! Throws some stuff down and just starts to run off to the side here and along the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he calls out, do you all have anything else? But that is him. Next up is Darjan with Isolt on deck.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15. They still haven't gotten around to it, so I don't have enough. I just wanted to fling them. I'll sling them. I will sling them. I will sling them.
All
I'm
right.
going to strike this rat out here. There he is. All right.
Go ahead.
Nope.
With their silver sword sling and strikes with a 8.
8 for 5 damage. So I did not do.
That's interesting. How did that happen?
How did you do that?
Oh,
sorcery.
sorcery. No, you can do you can
the macros.
you could do macros.
That's cool. Okay, but with an 8 though,
Yeah.
unfamiliar to you, you're much more used to the pull and the string of the crossbow.
Yeah. So
Fling, and it goes.
oh man, that's like okay, we have to pick all that silver up before we're done.
Okay.
One of them is lodged in the eye of one dead one.
Easy enough to find.
We still have to get it. But yeah, I need my silver back, but there we go.
All right, next up is Isolt with Winton afterwards.
All right, I'm gonna move up on this guy
Mm-hmm.
and make an attack on him. We are using the hand axe stats. Do I remember that correctly?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think for yours it's an axe.
Yeah.
A hand
Whatever
axe?
the weakest axe was. I think it was a D6 I gave you.
Yeah. Cool. All right, so I will make an attack on this one for a dirty 20.
30-20 hits.
Roll 1d6 plus 5. 7 points of damage.
Damage, nice. And you smack into it and it sinks in and you notice that the were-rat just like notices it actually cut through. It's like,
And I'll actually go ahead and use my shield master ability to take the bonus action to try and knock it prone with my shield.
Okay.
So that would be athletics versus its athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
So the shove action, basically.
Dirty 20.
22.
With a 22, with it noticing, or it's distracted by the fact that the blade of the axe sunk in, you're able to just push him back down into the smacking into the ground. That one is prone.
Excellent. And that's my turn.
End of your turn. Next up is Winton with the silver sling, silver loaded in the sling by Inqua. He's like, all right, thank you. And it just flings out and is going to try and hit the one that is in front. He'll move a bit just to get a better angle and flies over to the one in front of Tim. Come on, Winton, baby.
It'd be hilarious if he went to the Winley School of Slinging. Just peg me in the back of the head.
Judging by the look on James.
Oh no, he might have.
No, I just want Winton to hit something and he didn't get to hit it. So he just definitely you saw him being a right arm dominant. His left arm is just a little too taut and it just like flings wide and just careens, sitting the back wall right by you, Darjan. And it's like, fuck. Ah! But that is Winton's turn. Now it's the bottom of the order with the were-rats.
Were-rats?
I think they'll take this in good spirits, actually. I think they'll see
Right?
the humor in the situation and just have a good chuckle.
You're an optimist, my friend.
I'm also very sarcastic.
You do notice that none of them are currently armed at the moment.
I don't know if that's better or worse.
So you see, let's see how smart this boy is. All right. What's your spell save DC, Darjan?
For the
Oh, the sword for the
prestidige.
No, your illusion.
Your,
Illusion.
spell
Oh,
save.
minor illusion. What does it say?
Along the top next to your spell attack, it should just say save DC.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any save.
Are you in D&D Beyond?
I am in D&D Beyond.
If you're
Are you
in
on
D&D
your
Beyond, go to the spells tab.
Yes.
And then along
And up there'll be modifier, spell attack, spell DC, save DC.
There is none.
then you are in trouble.
Well, let's see. What is people's proficiency at the moment? It's a +2 or +3?
+2.
+2.
Yeah.
+2, and then your charisma, so it'd be a 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So this one, noticing everything that is happening around, is like, and then sees a beautiful gleaming sword upon the ground and goes for it and lunges and grabs it. It's like, what? But then he grabs nearby from one of the anvils a hammer, but he spent his turns just trying to like grab at the illusionary sword.
Nice.
The one in the back here grabs a I don't know much about blacksmithing, but you know, like the fire poker thingies, I don't know. Grabs one from the hot forge that the dwarf was working in and begins
Hot tongs.
tongs.
No, probably like the poker.
Yeah, like more like a just a thing that pokes.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'd be more afraid of hot tongs because once they get you,
Shush. Poker.
There's some
Poker.
tongs right
Yeah,
there.
don't give him ideas.
He doesn't
Grabs
use
a
both.
fire poker.
Yes.
Quickly, you can
that's
tell
what
me
the
if I'm
dwarf
using
would have
wrong
used on the
terminology.
were-rat. He's asking us for weapons, and anyhow. Okay, I'm sorry.
Anyway.
And then begins to make she makes her way over to you, Isolde, and tries to stab you with the fire poker. Ooh, that
Probably
would
hits.
be. Well, so yeah, we'll just make it.
That's the math.
So 17.
Good lord. Yes, 17 hits.
Okay. I will add a D4 for fire damage, just because it's hot.
Hot. A hot damn.
for a total, so 8 piercing damage and then 3 fire damage.
Okay.
As it's
Oh no, I'm down to 1 temporary hit point.
Hey!
No.
Thank you, Winley.
Mm-hmm.
And by Winley's inspirational givings, you do feel heat, and it does sear a bit of the clothing, but when it pulls back, you yourself are unscathed.
Neat.
That was you. This were-rat's gonna try and stand up. Stands up. And is going to try and move away and grab something. If you would like to use.
Is it moving away?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take the attack of opportunity.
And I'm not gonna move it in case you hit.
14.
14 hits. So as it stands up and begins to move, you're able to, with your axe, hook it and prevent it from getting away. And as you come down, 6 damage. Cleave another hefty chunk into its other shoulder, and this one is, as the edition 4 would say, is bloodied.
We do not speak that cursed name here.
And let's see, that's 1, 2, and then the one in front of Tim. It also is not currently have anything, so it's going to move back and try and grab something from, let's say, over here. If you would like.
Is it disengaging?
It is not disengaging. It's just going to try and run for a weapon.
Okay. I mean,
It is able to slip past the club and then grab a hammer off to the side and kind of holds it off defensively as it stands there. But that is the werewat's turn.
All right.
Top of the order, it is Inqua with Winley on deck.
In seeing the were-rat pick up a hammer here, he's going to aim. He'll walk here a bit and then attack and aim for his hand to hopefully get him to drop the.
He's hurt. Take off his.
Drop that. Let me see. I'm going to try. Yeah, go ahead.
I will say before you roll, since you are aiming for a very specific point, it's going to be a slightly higher AC, but if you do succeed, then you could make him drop the weapon.
Just finish him off.
Yeah, I'll aim for his head then. I'll look down and be like, and then just kind of go towards his head. And I'm going to try your fancy thing, DJ.
Yes.
Nice. And with that 15, I'm assuming sharpshooter attached.
Correct. Yeah. No. Oh, I forgot to add this 10 to that too. No, that's with it.
Going through sniper shot.
That's awesome.
Oh, well. So with this one, you see it grab the hammer defensively, and Inqua, you shoot right over the shoulder of Tim on a sharp angle, hitting it in the left eye, and it just lodges deep within. And it falls over.
Inqua's gonna look at the pebble and be like, "Oh, okay."
We got 500 bits from Tamako Tora for the underdog. I'm saying it's gonna be the were-rats at this point, isn't it?
No, come on.
It's for the new dwarf.
Yeah.
For the new dwarf. Okay. That means it's for me.
Yeah, but you can only use it on the new dwarf.
Okay. That's not a problem. I'll take that. Let's see. Yeah, and as it falls over, you slowly start to see the tail and the fur begin to recede as the other one across the way looks back to their human form. That was Inqua. Winley, you are up.
Yeah, seeing this were-rat, pierce Isolt with the hot poker, she turns her attention on that were-rat and also casts Toll the Dead on that.
Okay.
On that rat.
Oh yes, wisdom saving throw. That's fine.
Yes.
Natural 1. Roll some damage.
That one doesn't have any damage yet, right?
It does not yet. No. So I believe a D8.
Yeah.
For 4. Okay.
Bong.
So a second spectral bell appears and just goes boom, and it rattles this were-rat's head, but its intensity allows it to focus down on Isolt. Awesome possum. Next up is Tim with the new dwarf on deck.
All right, I'll grab one of. I think I still have one. Do I have one of the silver pickaxes or just the silver knife?
You should have the silver pickaxe.
All right, then I'll toss that to the other
I
dwarf.
don't believe any of the pickaxes were silvered. It was just Isolt.
Oh, I silvered it because
You mean rubbed it.
We
Okay.
rubbed it. We rubbed it.
Okay, yeah.
not properly silvered, but I'm gonna toss
You
it.
get one strike, but
No,
it's better than
we
none.
made some time to do that. Yes.
No, it's a pickaxe. It has one strike on each end.
Fair.
Fair.
I toss it to the dwarf and I say it's been silvered on each end. You only get one hit each. And then I'm gonna move up to this jerk face.
Okay.
And hey, they're both, if they want to get away from me, I get attacks of opportunity. So I'm gonna lock them from getting to you. And I will swing at the one that's all to my own. For
Nice.
It's
Nice.
for a whole 7 points of damage.
damage. Hell yeah. So as your feet pierce through this beautiful illusionary sword, you take a couple, or not a couple, you're not level 5 yet. You take a swing with your club, smacking it across the side, and it's dazed and confused at the fact that it hurt. But
To dream, to wake up, just wait to wake up. It's all gonna be over soon.
all right, that is Tim's turn. Next up is the new dwarf, and with this new pickaxe in hand, you see a livening in his eyes. He's got where Winton had more of a gray with the balding going on. This dwarf has a bit more fuller hair with reddish tinge amongst brown, and especially in the firelight you can see just the glow coming off of it. And his eyes goes wide, and he just runs over to the one right here with the fire poker, and it's like, ah, boom. We'll see if
Get
Do
him,
it.
buddy.
Do it.
Come
Do
on,
it.
buddy.
That after you've rolled, because you get our hopes up, and then
I know,
then you get
right?
that face.
Use it. Use your inspiration on the new dwarf.
inspo. Use the
All right,
inspo. Use the
for new
inspo.
guy. Here we go. Huh. That makes it hit. Excellent.
Thank you, Tamagotora.
Use your inspiration.
These NPCs who are not villains. And so this dwarf swings down and is able to pierce right into the clavicle on the opposite side, and it lodges deep within. A pickaxe, what would that be?
You said it was a 1d6.
1d6, okay.
Sure. Although I could argue for a 1d8 because that's at least as much damage as a longsword, but sure.
Well, he is holding it two-handed.
True. If it's a versatile weapon, you can all your weight behind it.
For me, it was a 1d6 because I had the shield.
Yeah.
Could be argued that it's like a longsword where it's a 1d6, 1d8, depending on whether it's one or two-handed.
I would almost say by default, you're kind of wasting it if you're not doing it two-handed. So I don't know. I'd almost might lower the. Anyhow, I'm staying.
He takes a wide swing and pierces through for 3 damage.
Something.
And he's got this wide grin upon his face. All right, that is the dwarf. Next is Darjan with Isolt on deck.
Thank you.
All right, everybody's so close together. I'm not gonna throw a thunder wave because that would just mess everything up. So I'm gonna sling again. I'm gonna sling and I'll break your heart. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah! I got a 23 and then gave them 5 damage.
Excellent. For which one?
It's this guy in front of our friend here.
Our new buddy.
As the were-rat ratchets its back forward from the pickaxe sliding in, your nugget just smacks it in the backside of the head, causing it to whiplash forward. You're like, but That is some excellent damage with makeshift weapons. Next up is Isolt.
All right, I'm going to take an attack on the were-rat that's directly in front of me. Try to see if I can finish this off. 16 to hit.
He hits.
For 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage.
Nice.
Cleave in, slicing on the stomach halfway through, and it's just blood spilling out of its mouth. But it is holding on by a thread.
Okay, I'll shield bash it again.
Shield bash it to the ground.
Yeah.
All right, roll.
25.
Can't beat that. So it just like, as it caves in, you just take your shield and don't even need to push that hard. It's just like, kind of like slough it off your axe, just like, and it just on the ground there. Excellent. That is Isolt. Next up is Winton, and seeing it on the ground is going to kind of do like with the sling it over his shoulder and then pull out his silver spoon left-handed and will attempt to just leap on top of the one on the ground. Yes. Prone.
Attack with opportunity with advantage.
Yes. Purposefully, he's just gonna leap right on top and hits it with the silver spoon.
He finally gets his win.
Oh,
Good
man.
job, Winton.
Ah, so it dies with the silver spoon in its mouth.
Come on, it's cinematic. Do it.
Leaves down and it catches in the mouth, and you can see the two little front incisors break through and stab through, and it is holding on with the dearest of life.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, Wyndham. Make him sound so cool, and then he's not the greatest.
Well, you take someone's arm off, they have to, there's an adjustment period, you know?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
With the left hand, he's just can't exactly like get good enough leverage, but he's able to just shove it in the mouth and just like, eat on that, you bastard! But yeah, that's Winton.
Yes.
Next up is the were-rats.
Poor bastards. I almost feel bad for them, but I remember the 20.
Let's see. Yeah, they would technically be. So, as you all are beginning to take in the surroundings of the room, I will say that on the northern side there is a passageway that goes upwards. On the side here.
So be watching that, yes.
You will be watching it as these were-rats begin to make their move to run. Yeah, it's going to like, with its hammer trying to like block any attempts to swing at it, it will disengage and begin to run upwards. Nice.
Where is this?
It's just up north.
Up this way.
Like, yeah,
This is where the okay.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh god, there's more passage being added.
Yeah.
You monster! Give us walls!
Let's just say something like that.
Yeah.
Tokens, and it. No, I want that one. And it's technically off the map, but it's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away, and it's running into the hallway.
Get in.
This one has to stand up, and it's just gonna try and hobble away. Not even think it's on survival mode, but it's not even thinking, and it's trying to move away.
Well, take a guess.
Mm-hmm.
Don't roll a... Okay, good.
Yep. Don't even need to roll damage.
I was gonna say I shouldn't even need to roll, right? Because I have a plus 5
Like,
damage.
roll through, you just take the axe and just like sink it deep in. This one, how are you doing? Noticing it's surrounded, is going to attempt to run away as well, using its what did you grab? I think a hammer, or no, fire poker. Swinging it wildly, trying to get you away, using it to disengage basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's about one step ahead of the other one. But that is their movement. They are currently in the hallway, and trying to get out. And for now, we'll say theater of their mind because I don't have any other additional map pieces that I can just like.
Yeah,
I want to take a good 5 minutes. So up next is Inqua.
We
You
can't
see
let
them
them
running
escape.
up northwards.
We can't let them
So
escape.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
I'm gonna hop past this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this the hallway here? I'm a little confused as to what.
Oh,
to
sorry.
do.
Let me delete them. They're up north of you.
Oh, they are. So I can see them from here.
Yes, and you see them running away, kind of hobbling away.
How many feet are they away from us?
From you, one is 10, one is 15.
Okay, aim for the 15-foot one, and he's gonna actually pull out the longbow and attempt to do it
You don't
that
have
way.
It was the short bow, wasn't it?
Oh,
Sorry, the
Makeshift.
the makeshift one. Let me change this really quick. Okay, crossing fingers.
Are you gonna use sharpshooter?
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot to add sharpshooter.
So
that
it'd be 14
is plus 10.
damage.
So 18 damage.
Yep. Also roll me a d20, please.
Sure. 18. You guys, our rolls today, can we just say all of us are killing it?
Mhm.
Yes. I just jinxed it. You're right.
You did. Oh my God.
Knocking on wood.
So as you see them and you're able to get a clear shot of the hallway, you can see if they move 5 or 10 feet more, they go off into a T section where they could branch off. But as they're running towards it, you get one of the arrows on the short bow knocked and just go catching him right in the chest as he kind of just slumps over against the wall and just kind of slides down. But the other one is 10 feet ahead of you.
Well, I've already used my action, so I guess, I don't want to yell because I don't want to bring any attention to us. Who's next in the...
Next up is Winley, Tim following.
Yep. I'll be able to catch up with it.
Okay, yeah, I'll just be like, one down. I'll just like kind of say that back towards...
You don't need to. We all watch.
Yeah.
We're all...
Oh, can we all see, or is it like a specific...
Tim
I thought
can.
that was-
Tim can.
Oh, got
He
it.
can see.
Okay. Well, I'll say it to the rest of the group, then I'll be like, one down.
Yes.
So the farthest I can get is here. Am I able to see from this angle though? Any of the rats?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. That's gonna just have to be.
You can double move unless you want to do something else.
Well, there's not really much use either way.
Does anybody need help here?
I don't think so.
Yeah, the
That were
dwarves.
rat that's running away really needs help.
No, no, I was thinking the dwarves.
Yeah, she's gonna just kind of get in position for if there is a next round, which I doubt there will be.
So
Right.
you get into position, you're looking both upwards and back from where you came. Next up is Tim.
Yeah, this shouldn't have gotten... That's the one that I was on, so it moves 30. I move 30?
Yeah.
All right.
You catch up 30 next to it,
And I crack it on the back of the head.
crack it on the back of the head, you go.
Does it fall over?
Let's see, can I math? There we go. You crack it on the back of the head and it just like and continues to just hobble his way through or trying to make its way out.
Then I'm going to go ahead and use an action surge.
Okay.
Ooh.
Smack it again, you shall.
Smack it
Smack.
again.
Smack.
One good turn. Does 13 hit?
13 does hit.
Good turn deserves another 6.
You crack it on the top of the head once more and it's dazed and it's just like kind of
Oh, come
heavily
on.
concussed.
I'm coming.
Why
but
won't you die?
So freaking close.
Why won't you die?
Okay, next up is this guy, the new dwarf, which would also be
Yeah, he could.
so. This dwarf flips around the pickaxe and begins to trudge through, just like, and just like does a leaping swing.
Come on, buddy.
Do it.
And it just kind of stays up because the axe is just standing there. but the rest of the body goes limp, and you see him just.
I softened him up for you now.
There.
Oh,
that's good.
Oh.
That's good.
So,
Good job, new guy.
you want a silver nugget to rub on that? Get some more silver back on it?
Takes it from you, and then just like. And this just starts to like strut back into the workshop.
Oh, we still have to be quiet though, because we
I'm
don't know.
grabbing both the legs and I'm pulling them in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and seeing that the battle is over, start like grabbing the bodies in front that are near me and hauling them over to a back corner to like stack them, get them out of immediate sight.
Ink was going to retrieve his arrows and then also bring the bodies back.
Oh yes, we need some nuggets. I'm gonna get whatever nuggets I can find.
Yeah.
Whatever you can find, I feel that. And as you're dragging them back, Tim, you can feel in your hands just like the fur begin to recede, and then you touch skin as you begin to draw 2 human bodies back into the workshop. And then you basically just have in the back corner 5 human bodies. You guys are able to find a way to like stack them behind the forge.
Stack them like cordwood.
Yeah.
Armor. Do you know where they keep armor? They have
Right.
all of our stuff.
Or anything that they took from prisoners. Hi, by the way.
Hello there, everybody. My name is Darton.
Darton, pleasure.
Darton, yeah.
Darton.
Met Winton here. Good to see you, man. Good to see you as well. Alright. Are we gonna kill more of these rat bastards?
We need to find our stuff first. We're not well equipped. If we can find our armor and our equipment.
Do you know?
Maybe holding them.
Oh, do you know how many more were-rats there are and where they might be keeping this sort of stuff? Where we've been picking them off. Well, we've picked off 2, and now there's 5. We think they're down to 13, but we're not sure.
See, well, I can do it.
We should have a segment where it's James and Amy do math.
Yes, yes. And we can have this great music in the background and
We
stuff.
wait for her to get her abacus, and then we wait for them to all answer and contest it.
I love you, Amy.
I got med to math, bro.
No, it's going to be called an Abby cuss after that.
Fuck! God, why does it suck so much?
Exactly.
But Durton looks at you and is like, yeah, I don't know where they might be holding things, but if anything, definitely not in any of the common areas.
Where were they running to just now? What's that way?
That way, there's the storeroom. There's the overseer's office. There's also the pathway that leads downwards.
Well, we've already been down. We've had enough of down.
What? And then right around the corner, what does that pathway lead to? And then reference the one that we saw hook left.
Oh, that's another tunnel deeper into.
Oh.
Nope.
Okay, to the storeroom.
Well, where's a room that isn't a common area that you can point us to?
Most of the people don't use, there is a storeroom. I don't know if people would hold that. There's also the overseer's office.
Yes, both of those places sound good. Let's go.
Go to this. Can you lead us to the storeroom first? By lead us, tell us which way. Are you good at creeping along?
As best as I can.
I'll actually pause at this point and like listen to see if I can hear anyone coming at this point, because we were quick, but that was not quiet.
Yeah.
I think. Sorry. Darton. Maybe what we should do is, since are the rats visible from if someone was to enter the room? Are they hidden behind the floor?
Well, I was planning to stack them where they couldn't be seen if someone came in.
Right.
At least not be seen immediately.
Yeah.
I feel like Darton. Maybe you should stay here. Let us know where to go, and then if anyone comes by,
Oh,
tell everyone.
He's good with a pickaxe. He comes with.
I mean, I just think that he should. If people come through and they're asking for where are our 5 were-rat buddies, he can throw them a different way. He can, because they obviously
Can't
know.
leave him though. He's
I think
been
that-
prisoner long enough.
I think at this point we don't get separated.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're trying to do, but
At this point, it's pell-mell. Can I make a perception check to see if I can hear anyone coming?
Me too. I was going to look down this way.
I'd like to jump on that and look up that north hall.
Oh god damn it!
Hey,
That's a nat 1 for a 5. Fortunately, you cannot critically fail skill checks. But that's still a nat 1.
10, so unless something obvious. Come on, Darjan, you did better than me.
12. I got a 12. Looking down the hallway.
That's 4.
We are all just as good as perception, so we should all encourage each other.
Yes.
Equa and Winley.
Oh, okay. Sure, why not?
Winley got a 6.
All right, Darjan, what do you hear?
all right, turn a missed hit into a hit is what I got. So everybody else, there's just kind of the blood still in the ears from the battle. The forge is still going. Darjan, with your elven senses, you just kind of reach out a little bit more. And you don't hear anything.
Which means that loop player stopped playing.
Well, either way,
Either that or we're far enough away that they can't hear us either.
We're not
Sound
that
came
far
from
away.
the sound came from here. Let's go somewhere else as
Yes.
quiet as possible.
Let's go. Storeroom, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who knows what we'll find there?
Hopefully, equipment.
Everybody roll me a stealth check as you make your way to the...
Ooh, there's the good dice roll that we needed for the listening.
I'll take it for stealth, man.
I got a 7.
Oh, I got an 11.
I got a 20.
Not the worst.
Winley got a
Nice.
10.
Let's see, how much is that? Can I do something quick?
I have an aura that's so quiet that everybody around me.
We picked the silver out of their eyes and out of the corner.
I need to roll for Winton and Durton. Okay.
I totally,
Point.
totally,
Winton
totally.
and Darton, is that their names?
Winton and Durton.
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 Are they both shield strikers?
Durton.
You haven't asked.
Well,
We have time for that later.
Not bothered now.
with Durton leading, you quickly make your way out of the forge area workshop into a small tunnel that quickly, as you all saw, or as some of you saw, the T, and then you see him hooked to the right.
There's another T?
So it's you're in the work room, you went up the tunnel, and then
Yeah. Love it.
and as you go down to the right, you can instantly see that it goes further down and hooks right, but to your left, as you can see Durton quickly slink into that side.
Okay.
all right, we slink along.
Okay.
Although I told him to tell us and hang behind.
You did, and then he just ran off.
Yeah, and then he's just like, I know this place since
Yeah,
he's
you heard
doing his
storeroom?
Storeroom, yeah, I can do that. But he opens the door and just starts to usher you all in.
So
Right.
there's a door here. Love it.
And you now 7 make your way into a storeroom which is not lit.
Well, it is now.
Oh, you still have the stone?
Yeah.
Okay. So the light illuminates as Durton closes the door, and you can see shelves of stock provisions, basically. Just general goods and stuff for food. Much newer and fresher compared to what you ate down below.
Ooh. All right. Well.
If I see anything readily eatable,
Yeah, I was gonna say fruit. If we see fruit,
Oh, we're
Ink was
done. Yeah.
going for it right now. Yeah.
but
Okay.
yeah, let's look around and see what we can find.
Yes, I was going to say I take a.
Begin to look around. Roll me an investigation check.
Okay.
2 people can roll, or 1
Oh.
person with advantage.
Who wants advantage?
I will give advantage to someone else because I have nothing in
I
investigation.
have a D20 plus 4. I got a plus
Do
4.
it.
but-
Do it.
I'll help you.
Advantage.
I'll help you. Roll with advantage.
I'm just going to roll twice.
Yeah, that's the easy way to do it.
Okay.
Do you need to?
Oh yes.
You need to. And who else is anyone else looking just to make sure we don't miss anything? Find that fruit?
No,
Well-
I think we're fine.
Good. You're good, man.
Hey, never turn down free investigation rolls.
He said one person with
Yeah.
advantage, so.
But no, is it one total? I thought it was one of us could help someone.
Yeah, one person with advantage or two people rolling on their own. So,
I mean, it's
So luckily, Darjan
got a 19 and 22, and as they begin to search with Tim as well, you find dried meats, you find some grains, you find a lot of other things. You even find a kind of tucked in a little bit further back in what feels like a cooler corner, just like a cask, not a cask, but a barrel.
egg.
And as you crack it open, you smell milk. And as you look around, you also find dried fruit.
Yes. Bring it out for everybody.
Caring is caring.
We do have some bags and things because we've been carrying things. I'm going to take some with us.
Those are rat bags, though. Let's get real bags.
Yeah, if there's any real bags, let's sling one over.
This is a very
There's got to
good
be some
point.
sacks in here or something that we can use. No rat purses, please. Not for the
Especially since
food.
I'm pretty sure I know what those rat purses are made of.
Yep, we've all got some lovely intestinal bags of.
Intestinal is actually,
Mine's
it's actually
a
better at
kidney.
what I was thinking.
Oh. You got the bladder?
That's
As
yes.
you begin to pull the barrel with the milk out, you just see two eyes stare back at you, Darjan. And that's where we're going to take our break.
I knew it.
Mimi?
I know that's exactly what I was going to do. I was going to go, Mimi? Behind a barrel? Come on.
It's rat milk.
What?
What?
Oh, ew.
Who knows what kind of milk
Like,
it is?
technically they can. They're mammals.
What is it, Ben Stiller? It's like, yeah, you just take the cat and just like you squeeze the
Oh, yeah.
what is it, Meet the Fockers or something?
I've never watched a Ben Stiller movie.
Oh my gosh.
What about Zoolander?
That's what
Okay, I take it back. I've seen Zoolander.
Are we clear? Are we clear to clear?
No.
Oh, no. So anyway,
No,
folks,
we're still on the stream, I think. This is fun.
Great.
How many of you have seen a Ben Stiller movie out there? Yeah. Hey.
Oh
I haven't seen
yeah.
that. I know of Dodgeball, but I've never seen it.
Now
the 5 E's.
Nope.
It's-
I think we're still on. I
Okay.
like it. This is
All
what
right.
you wanted,
No,
Nick. This is what you wanted
This
earlier.
is exactly.
You're getting your wish.
I was
This is
just
like
I'm just trying to figure out.
this is a sneak peek of our Patreon content, right?
Yes, yeah, it's true.
Yeah, the Patreon content where everyone tells Tiana which movie she needs to watch.
It's
You
true.
need to watch Dodgeball.
And TV shows.
Dodgeball is a little outdated in some of its humor, but for some reason it's one of
It's
those
so
movies
much
that if it's
fun.
on, I will watch it.
Oh, totally.
Okay, I
That's
will
so much
find
fun.
my list and put it on there.
Yeah, it's
Man.
fun. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Well, as we dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge all the way back to our respective bathrooms, you dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge as well to yours. And when we come back, we will dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge some good old were rats. But until then, dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Hey, everybody.
Oh, great.
Apparently, Matt doesn't know what he's doing.
Nope, I
But
don't.
neither am I. Usually just flying by the seat of my pants on this show. Well, let's see what happened during the break. We gave Tiana some movie recommendations. So if you want to type in some movie or TV show recommendations, throw them in the chat right now because we're trying to get Tiana to watch everything.
So for the record, I was raised in backwoods, Fairbanks, Alaska, and like 8 miles out of Fairbanks, and homeschooled. So I did not watch most of the things that were like quintessential to the 90s. And I've been trying to catch up ever since. But I watched a lot of VeggieTales growing up. I listened to a lot of Adventures in Odyssey. It was all of the like Christian stuff that
The
I was.
Narnia books and stuff like that.
Yeah, Narnia books
we're
and
exactly
and
the same,
those.
girl. Yep.
Yeah, and then got into Lord of the Rings because that is acceptable because Tolkien was a Christian.
Mm-hmm.
So I am very behind on my pop culture references, and I showed this to the guys, but you know what? Screw it. This is my to watch list.
1 page, 2 pages, 3 pages, 4 pages, and
Now pull out the scrolls too, because she has like 4 scrolls under her.
just like,
I have so many. So please drop it in the chat, or if you're watching this on replay, drop it in the Discord. I'm taking suggestions.
Excellent. Also,
VeggieTales were great though, to be honest. I mean, they were
The older ones were good. When they started doing like riffs on pop culture stuff, like
because you have no reference to the pop culture itself, so you're like,
well,
what am I
no, because
watching?
the one that actually made me angry was Lord of the Beans because they missed the point of the Lord of the Rings story. It made me so angry watching that because I was like, this is wrong in every conceivable way.
These people are hacks.
And that was when I stopped paying attention to VeggieTales, but I liked it when they redid the Bible stories. I thought they did a good job with those.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, we're starting to get some good movies on the side, so we'll have to look at those later.
Ooh.
Yes. So see, we don't even need Chaos Agents to do movie talks, by the way. Anyway, let's see what happened during
This is why I don't participate in movie talks because I don't know what they're talking about.
VeggieTales talk.
Absolutely.
I can still riff on those damn songs. Don't try.
I can sing those songs. Yes.
They're like, is
Special
it
edition of
Caribou
Movie
or
Talks with,
Zebu? What was
Tiana
this?
and Matt.
What was that?
Special edition of Movie Talks with Tiana and Matt.
We'll talk about VeggieTales and
Yeah.
Frank Peretti and all the Christian authors and movies. And stuff, yeah.
Did you ever watch Commander Kelly and the Super Kids, or is that so niche that you didn't even get that one?
No, but I watched Superbook, a lot of Superbook.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah,
Superbook?
I watched that too.
Wow.
An
All right,
anime
guys.
about the Bible. You should get into it, you guys. Maybe we should start. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I believe
About those eyes looking at
About
us.
those.
Yeah, I try and kill a rat. I try and jab the mace in there and kill it.
No, could be our buddy.
Yeah, I want to know if it's Mimi Return.
No,
Yes.
no rats are our buddy, and we're not drinking the rat milk.
We don't know if it's rat milk yet, Tim.
Mhm.
No, I want to see who the little eyes are before you guys try to kill it.
Me too.
I try to kill it.
Well, maybe
I'm the one who found it.
That's hot, yeah.
I'm the one who found it.
I'm the one that was pulling it out because I'm the
So that's
muscle.
why I could find it, and you have your hands full.
Damn it! Stupid logic.
True.
Today's stream is chaos. I like it.
I can cram it in and crush it.
The were-rat that won't work. It's not silver.
So these eyes.
That's not a were rat. That's a little rat, right?
Oh, and if you do that, Tim, you will.
Kill an awful little rat that's spying on us that could give away our location to the other.
You know.
All right, Raj. Sorry, I'm moving as fast as I can.
Yeah, so the eyes start talking about Raj. No.
Yeah, sorry.
No, so
That's
welcome
now
back.
whatever the eyes is now the name is Raj. Whoever it is, that's got to be the name of the eyeball. thing.
Totally.
This is what happens when you like only live in a 1-bedroom apartment and don't have like an office space.
Oh, this is good. This is good. But welcome back, folks. After that little 7-minute detour, welcome back to Dragon of Icespire Peak. our adventurers here just handily defeated some were-rats, and fearing that they maybe have caused a bit of attention, they were led by a new dwarf friend of theirs, Durton, into a storeroom. There they found a lot of good stuff, and as they were searching about, Darjan found that in a little bit of the corner piece of this little cavern, there was a cask. I keep saying cask. We're going to go with cask. Cask of milk that they pulled out, that Tim took back, and as Darjan looked back, 2 eyes were staring back at Darjan. And with the little bit of backlight from you and with your dark vision, you can just see a small were-rat, female, just kind of tucked in back there. Hello?
Hello, what are you doing back here?
And as she begins to crawl out, you all recognize her as Hannibin.
I ready the mace because we don't all recognize her as Hannibin.
You do so. You were there. Right?
Nope.
No, you weren't. Oh, okay. It's like,
Nope.
wait.
Tim raises the mace and is Tim's ahead of you, Whistle, and he's about to come down and swing.
Oh no, I'm readying it like she's talking to us.
Oh, yep. Okay.
Tim, don't.
And she with the mace raise, she hi. Hello.
Oh,
What? Why?
why are you hiding back here?
He's relatively friendly.
I heard the fighting.
Yeah.
I mean, I assumed that you all made it out, but just in case if it wasn't you, I hid here. I was just rearranging.
Tim, let her come out. It's just one. Let her out. Come on.
Not back away, but I'm not letting go of my mace.
All
That's
right.
my Tim.
That's fair.
And Hannibin gets out and stands at her full height of about 5'2". Good to see you all.
Hello, Hannibin.
It's been a hard time. Are you hiding here, or were you looking for something here, or
are you all right?
No, I kind of maintain the place, and I was rearranging some of the shelves when I heard some of this fighting happening.
Yeah.
And so I hid in my little hidey hole.
It's good that you have one.
Do we hear anything approaching the door from where we are? Do we hear? Because I'm assuming that things were coming on our tails since they heard the noise and stuff.
So, since everyone has a passive perception of 14, just 14 across the board here. Who would be furthest in the back? Would it be Isolt, Winley, or Inqua?
Probably Inqua or Winley.
Probably Inqua, because he's the one that keeps range.
Yeah.
Since you are the one to ask that, and you kind of tilt your ear, you do hear footsteps.
If I do, okay, so as soon as I hear the steps and recognize that it's Hannibin, I'm going to go up to her and be like, this is what you're going to do. He really wants to say, you weren't much help earlier, but he's not going to say that. He'll just be like, we really need your help. Please, we need a moment of brief respite. Can you leave here with something? Make it look like you were getting something from some supplies or something, and throw them off the track. Lead them down. Say we went further down one of the tunnels.
Roll a persuasion.
Get them out of our area.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay.
Come on, buddy.
I don't think I'm very persuasive. I'm really not, you guys. I have negative.
But just do it twice. Just do it twice.
Is this a skill check?
Mm-hmm.
Should I use my card? Well, let me roll it first, but...
Well, I've got 1d plus 1d6 too if you're close and you just
I have a succeed on a skill check.
Yeah, but if you're
17.
17 is real good. A 17 is real good.
add a 1d6 to it. Try and get that to an even 20. You got 50. You got a good chance.
Are you being serious? Do you want me to?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Let's
No
add
need.
it.
No need. You don't.
Oh, no. Put on the moves.
Stop it.
Oh,
yes.
we may need that later.
Oh. And then he'll wink at her at the end of the conversation.
Wow.
23.
Okay. So, even with the backlight from Tim's light source, you get a sense there's a bit of a blush when you get near Inqua, and she just kind of looks down and smiles a bit and it's like, looks back at you. Yeah, I can. And she just grabs some dried meat off of the shelf and she tells you all to just like back off to the side. And the moment she opens the door, you can see that her hand goes a little bit quicker than she intended and the door just opens and she's just like, oh, hi there, everybody. And you hear a conversation going on of just like, is everything okay? Yeah, I was just grabbing some stuff. I thought I heard some commotion down the hallway. You sure there's nothing going on? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. At least not here. I think they were. I heard something further down the hallway. But nothing here. Okay. And then you just hear the footsteps leave. And then she steps out, closes the door. About 5 minutes later, you hear the door reopen again and then slowly close behind you, or behind. I think you all are good.
Thank you, Hannibal.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, and this is Winley, Tim, Durton, and Winton.
And you can see the two doors are just like flexing and glaring, and you with those eyes that Hannibal notices, she kind of just like tries to avoid and like put
And I'll get in front of them and
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
But
And just to clarify, Winley met Hannibal in human form, right?
when we
But
did.
She never saw her like as a werewolf.
Oh, that's right. That's
I
right.
think
Yeah,
the only
yeah.
person who didn't meet her was Tim. Yeah, just Tim. Because I believe Tim was away and then he was in the separate room.
right.
Argent was with me, but met her later after being
Afterwards.
caught in the rat hole.
Yes.
Hannibal, we're trying to get our things and get out of here. Do you know where they would have kept our things?
Yeah. We were hoping in the storage room.
As you can see, they don't give that kind of responsibility to me, but if anything, it would probably be in the overseer's office.
Yeah. I was afraid of that.
On that direction?
And also, I don't know if you all saw that they Sheldon's kind of claimed your loot.
Yeah.
And
We'll get him on the way out.
Miss
You-
Paladin lady, I don't think I saw your sword in there either.
Hmm.
Who would be using my sword? It's too big for most of the people I've seen here.
If you're talking, James, we can't hear you.
Oh, we have a few big ones.
All right.
Gotcha.
I want to
Well,
get armor.
Which way to the overseer's office, Hannibal?
And for you, she points out, so the workroom that you guys came out did the T section, and you went to the right. If you went, and she points down further down to the left.
okay. All right.
All right.
Thank you so much, Hannibin. We needed that little bit of time. Appreciate it.
Problem.
Yeah, you're not a bad were-rat.
I don't think most of them are. I just think some of them are a little lost.
You know that Muscana is dead?
What? What?
Muscana is dead.
Head detached by Assault here.
And then
Guys,
everyone
guys.
should reference Isolde. Like,
And you see her vision just kind of drift away from all of you, and just like kind of like looks down and blinks and finds a bit of the wall and just kind of slides down it.
Oh, why did you guys tell her? Why?
Because she deserves to know. And I'll go over and like kneel next to her. It was no true God. It was something desperate out of the depths that was using you lot to feed it.
And you just see her mind just start to race, and like a good 5 seconds in, you just see her just like kind of short circuit a bit, and just like kind of just left in a daze for a moment.
Okay, I'm gonna like reach out and put the axe down off to one side and like reach out and gently like touch her chin and lift her head up to look at me.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you were all deceived. I think you're right that your fellows are not necessarily evil, but led astray. Don't look at me like that, Tim.
You don't have eyes in the back of your head. You don't know.
Who's to say Assault's not a mom?
I totally elbow him, though. Just give him a second here.
If you didn't know, that means others don't know either.
And you just see like the mental math just trying to it's one of disbelief at the moment, and trying to connect dots to the fact that it's dead.
Struck down by the power of Larue, a true goddess.
Yeah, and you just see her trying to just...
Yeah, it's like, all right, take a breath, child. I know it's a lot, but I also think that you are strong enough to take it.
Yeah. Okay. What now?
What binds...
Get our stuff and leave?
Shh. What binds your people to Muscana? Is it the Rat King, the thing that was in the hooded?
And at the mention of said king, you just kind of see her shrink back and yes,
Deep breath.
Basically, most of us have never actually seen Muscana. It's just what the Lord says.
Where does the Lord usually reside?
In his chambers. It's different than the overseers, but in the large chamber where you all fought.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hannibin, I believe in redemption. I believe in second chances. And I trust your judgment. If you say that most of your fellows are not evil, but merely misguided, I think I'll glance at the others at this point because I haven't checked in with them at this point and recognizing that I probably should.
And while just a sidebar, while she is having this heart-to-heart conversation, kind of half engaged with it, Ink was going to start stocking up on food, fruits, trying to find bags. I'm assuming everyone else is probably doing the same. We're all kind of getting stocked up.
Yeah, I'm off with the dwarves like, what are you talking about?
And I'm just putting figs and as many things as I can in the bags for later.
Yeah.
Winley's watching, but she has like some dried fruit and she's kind of eating.
Like eating popcorn?
Popcorn?
Yeah.
They're actually very familiar to you, Winley. And as you're munching on them, you notice you're pretty certain these apricots come from the Dalelands.
Very far. Wow. Hannibin, where do you get your supplies?
Well, it was, I don't know.
This is fine.
I think whoever was the head, it used to be Zurit, would schedule how things got here.
It's just that, now I might be wrong, but some of these seem like they come from pretty far away.
Really, I didn't know that.
Hmm.
I think, friends, our best option is to go directly to the source. We may be able to reason with the rest of the were-rats if they are no longer being controlled by the voice of Muscana.
We need to go to the overseer's place first just to check to see if the stuff's there.
Yeah, let's worry about the overseer and getting our equipment, and then we can plan from there.
Isn't the overseer of the mines who would have been run out?
Don't know who's in his office now.
Yeah, I think there was a vacancy and someone might have gotten promoted.
It does. Hannibin, does someone stay in there now? Now that Zurit has been removed as the head and had her head removed?
It would probably be Mordecai. It's kind of larger were-rat, kind of has a how's it, yo.
I think we met him.
Yo rat, yes.
Oh, that was Bro Rat. Bro Rat.
No.
Yeah, he would probably be. I mean, he's the one who took the room afterwards.
Okay.
All right, let's check if the coast is clear.
Do you know if the door is locked? The overseer's office.
I've got some nails still.
Yeah.
Probably. I've never been inside.
Do you mind, my dear, if we use you one more time? Not use. Do you mind if you accompany us one more time to the overseer's office, and perhaps you could knock and see if anyone is currently in the room?
Sure. Yeah, I can do that. Do you want me to go and come back and then?
I think we could probably come with you.
Okay.
You're being very brave, and then lean in kind of close to her and just kind of like say thank you, you know.
Okay. Shall we?
Let's show.
Okay. Hannibin slowly pushes herself up off of the wall. Takes a deep breath.
You got this, my girl.
We're still going to kill anyone who crosses us, right?
Tim, sometimes your mouth is bigger than your brain. Now stop.
Let's try to avoid killing if we can, except for the Lord, the Rat King. That I think is who we should focus on.
But if anyone goes to get help, we could find ourselves in a very bad situation.
I agree, but only at dire straits. These people still have a shot at being people.
Are we gonna go?
Yes, let's go.
And she pulls down on the ring, opens the door, looks left, looks right, and then begins to lead you all down the hallway. And you pass by the entrance with the workroom. If everybody could roll me stealth, please.
There we go. There it is.
Fuck yeah!
Jeez.
Welcome to the club.
Wow!
Oh man.
Are we taking the average? Because the average is pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
Come on,
I get,
No.
I get 2 cards.
For our podcast listeners, that would be 2 critical fails.
Natural ones.
Yeah.
And the cards I got, you receive the minimum amount of healing possible from any one source. And you discover your weapon is in disrepair. It deals half damage until you can take the time required to tend to it.
Oh, we didn't rub enough silver on it, guys.
Crud.
I wish it was just that.
Oh, man.
Well, y'all are lucky. The other 3 rolled exceptionally well.
Since when is an 11 exceptional? Oh, those 3.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Winton, Durton, and
Hannibin.
Hannibin.
Yeah. Inqua did well, so.
Yeah.
you guys, we're trying to be stealthy.
Return!
Actually, let me see what the average is. I think it's
Oh,
I'm saying, guys.
yeah. No, y'all are lucky. They rolled really well.
Yeah,
So-
Tim, God, sometimes your
tried.
mouth.
I tried to keep my mouth shut, but then I rolled.
I know. That's my Tim.
So, with Hannibin leading the way, he points out just like a hold, stop, and just like move over to the side. And then at times there's Winley will be like walking by, and then Winton will just get like a hand in between to make sure you don't rub against any rocks. Durton sometimes just like boops you, Tim, so that way you don't like smack your head against a beam while you're looking back. But fortunately, with the combined efforts of everybody, you make your way down the hallway, and then you make a sharp right as you follow Hannibin, and you notice that it is the long hallway that did a straight shot basically to the common room, and there, right there, is the door that you saw in the long hallway. And Hannibin just kind of ushers you all to stay by the corner and just
Does it, before, as we were kind of walking there, could I whisper, does it open outward or inward?
she would be I think inward.
As in you push in?
Yeah.
Maybe we should rush it. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Go in and kill him.
What?
Go in and kill him. Get our stuff back.
Right. Like, maybe we should be right behind Hannibin. So when the door opens...
And ready to rush in?
Exactly.
we'll rush in and push in. As soon as it opens, we should just push it so there's no chance for it to get closed again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Get some of the bigger people up front.
And I
You're
will.
calling big.
if Hannibal looks like she's in, like after she gets the door and crossing fingers open, he will kind of, Inkwell will grab her and then kind of pull her back as the other large ones rush in.
Okay.
And die.
Wait, I wasn't told of this plan.
We're not going to die. It's fine.
So Hannibal knocks on the door with you all kind of crowding behind.
They're stealth rolls. It's like doorbell.
Ding dong ditch.
Yeah, I think there it is.
3 seconds go by. 10 seconds go by. Good 30 seconds go by and no one answers the door.
All right, I'll get on my nails.
Yeah.
Pick it.
Yep.
Make a sleight of hand check. Wait, do you have thieves tool or proficiency with thieves tools?
I have proficiency, but I do not have thieves tools.
Okay.
I have these nails, which are,
We've been trying to use, says, yeah.
and so I think some rat bones still.
Yes.
In that case, roll me a d20 plus your dex modifier.
And you have that automatically pass a skill check card still?
I do. I definitely do. Shall we succeed?
Yeah, I'd like to
Yes.
succeed.
Okay.
Yes,
I can't turn
please.
it in. I don't
I
know.
can't turn mine in either, but
Okay.
it's used.
Yeah, it has been used. As you begin to tinker away at it, you're just like,
Stupid rusty nails.
stupid rusty nails, stupid rat bones. And none of you are able to see it because Tim is facing forward. But Tim, you just feel your eyes just kind of, not glow, but you feel a surge of something. And
I mean, I did that.
Maybe we should get in from the hallway where everyone can see us.
It opens and you all slink in on side. And comparatively, as you close the door and you look about, it's a good 15 by 15 room. It's not opulent, but it has a nice desk. There's a bed, not too dissimilar from the one you saw down below with Winton, except for a lot less shit. You see a dresser and you see a chest at the foot of the bed. But it doesn't have, well, because you have your light, you do see it with the illumination. But there is no light other than what you have brought in.
All right, let's have a look at this chest.
Now, so does it look like it's been used? Is there dust around or?
It's not been disused, but it's just no one was in here with a light.
Okay, just checking.
Do we want to check it to make sure there's no traps on it?
Yeah.
All right. Roll me an investigation check, Tim.
Does Darjan want to look if there's any?
Yes, I will take a look.
I'll help you.
Just a second. Let me grab it.
That's why we're a team.
That's why we're a
Help me
team.
with your sharp elven eyes.
We do these things.
What do you see?
What do I see? I don't see Jack.
Advantage though, right?
Advantage.
Okay. All right. I
I'm
wasn't
in
sure.
crossing fingers.
Okay.
There we go.
And I got to 20. 24. 24.
Good, because we used up all our cards.
Yes, we did. We needed those today.
All right. So I got, come on. Reroll a skill or attack roll.
Neat. Free advantage.
So you start to investigate around this treasure chest, and as you like slide your fingers about and you borrow one of the nails from Tim and you just kind of look around and you notice there's a little bit of a gap, just enough where you can slide just a bit of it. And as you're coming around on the right side of the lock, you can feel a little bit of a ding, ding, ding. You feel a bit of a string on the inside of the chest.
Yes.
Welcome.
So it feels like there's some string inside. So if we open it,
Where? Well, would I use Thieves' Tools proficiency to try to disarm it? Or I did this before. What do I roll?
Since you don't have Thieves' Tools, I would say it's also just a straight dex check.
Is there anything around that we could makeshift, like a letter opener or like
I've got
in
the
the room?
dagger, so a part of me is like, we don't open it. We're not facing near it. We just cut it in a way that it can disarm. Everyone get away and hold your breath. But that might be our best option.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
all right.
Mm-hmm.
You go for it?
I mean, unless Tim actually has the wherewithal to actually know how to disarm it. Straight dex check is just a +2 roll, whereas maybe a sure thing.
I mean, maybe a sleight of hand.
I mean, I can make the roll for the sake of making it, but it's ultimately everyone stay away. I'm not opening the chest. Hold your breath.
Yes.
So
Yes.
still roughly
Yes.
the same.
Mm-hmm. I mean, are you proficient in sleight of hand?
Proficient. I don't think so. I just have the +2 from my dex.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, you only have +2? Mm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Would someone else like to?
Well, I found it.
Mm.
I will try
I'll hand you my dagger in case you use that.
to do it. I will do it.
Okay. To disarm, just simply roll me a sleight of hand check.
come on, buddy.
Let's see what happens. Come on, come here.
Those steady hands.
But I just got to re-roll a skill.
Let's do it.
I mean, as long as you're not opening it and you're not facing near it, we can just let the trap go. I mean, I was just going to cut it anyways. So
Do we want me to re-roll it, or do you want the trap to go off?
Go ahead and re-roll it.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
that's fine. Okay.
You
That's
know what?
fine.
One better. I got a 6, and then I got
It
a
was
7.
better. It wasn't a Nick or an Amy.
Oh, man.
So everybody's backed away. I do the thing.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we're back way away.
You think you are able to disarm it, and you cut it, and you just hear it within the chest going. You can just see coming out of the lip, out of the little creases, just like gas, just kind of.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
There's a
So-
bed in here with some cloth we can cut.
Yeah, I was going to say papers. We got paperwork. We got papers. We could just.
Well, we'd have to open the door to properly. A little bit of water and some cloth is going to be our best bet to filter that out.
Y'all had rat milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, water. About that.
No, there was water back in the. Surely we must have
Oh yeah, there was some water back there.
our rat bladders to carry the water
Yeah.
with us. Okay.
Tasty.
Better than getting gassed. So
Yeah,
let's.
rat milk filters. It is.
I am going to waft it away as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no! Don't stir it up. Let it settle.
So it does swirl a bit. And Garjon
As the lovers quarrel. Are they a couple? I still don't know.
Everybody roll me a Constitution save.
Ugh.
That's not good.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Told you. Gotta have that rat milk.
21.
I'm dying. You got a 6.
Okay.
Winley got a 7.
Should I roll for?
No. And Darjan.
Well, she was right there.
It's
One,
true.
because she's right there.
Totes, I told you not to
And
start.
she's like, it's like coming back into
Well,
it.
I can see lay on
That's so
hands
true.
coming into effect very soon.
So,
Oh, man.
so
Minus 1d12 after making a skill or attack roll.
Mm.
So, Inqua, Winley, and Darjan. Surprisingly, the other three are good. But Winley, Inqua, and Darjan, as Darjan begins to waft it away, and it starts to spread out a bit. You all kind of inhale, and it kind of burns a little bit. Thankfully, it's not the full amount. But currently, you are poisoned.
Okay, well then, recognizing that and recognizing the signs, I'm going to go Winley and then Inqua and then DJ using my lay on hands pool where I can use 5 HP from that pool to cure a disease or neutralize a poison affecting the creature.
Oh.
So I'll use 15 of my 20 lay on hands pool to neutralize the poison on the three of them.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
As you see them start to like gag and half, you place your
oh, my voice, my voice.
Save her, Assault, save her.
I've got him. And just like my hands glow with this light blue energy as I lay hands on all three of them.
Lay your hands on
1,
me.
2, 3.
Lay your hands on me.
Oh, thank you, Izzy.
Thank you.
Oh, it's gonna take a while.
That was weird.
Thank you.
But after a good 5 minutes, you get the sense that the gas is kind of disseminated.
All right, shall we see what's in the chest?
Yep.
Yes.
Well, I think it's been opened, so I think we can already see. Let's wipe our stuff off. Hopefully our stuff is in there.
Oh God, I hope so.
You open up the chest, and barring the loot and Isolt's sword, you find all of your, or most of your stuff, like everything you kind of had on hand. Yeah.
Is my armor in there?
Armor and shield. I'm not dropping this shield, but I'm placing this shield down, not making over the loud noises. I'm putting my armor on.
Yeah, I am.
Find everything. Saved.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
Now we're in business.
Start silvering up some crossbow bolts.
Yes, please. Huh. I'm gonna sound like Inqua for a while.
Yes. Oh, you sound great.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I'll just like shrug on my chain and go, oh, that feels so much better. Slip my shield on.
Ah, okay. So you said that like the gems or like all of our currency is still gone. Got it. Mhm.
So I'll pass the padded armor on to did Winton have armor?
No, it was to Isolt, Tim, Inqua, and DJ were the ones who got it.
Well, and I can't give the shield to Winton because I mean he'd be.
You can wear it on his back.
Well, anyhow, the shield and the padded armor are up for grabs now. For anyone who needs it.
My padded armor and makeshift shield as well.
Okay.
Mine too.
You
but
should
it might
put
be
those
big.
all in the box so when he comes back.
I really want my sword back. That was
Yeah, we
Would
will,
love to have the loot back, please.
we know where your loot is. We know
Mhm.
where my sword is.
Can we also, while we're kind of have a moment here, James, kind of search around the rest of the room to see if there's documents or any type of cash or anything on hand that would be useful?
Yeah. I would say make an investigation check.
I'll
And
let
what do you find?
Darjan do it.
Oh, thank you. Inqua's giving me
Yeah,
some
I'll
help
be
with
like,
that.
hey, Darjan, let's go look over here, but you can look. I'll supervise.
Oh no, my last two things I did didn't go so well.
Well, you're due for a good round. I feel it.
All right. Well, yeah, I did see the wire before I cut it. Right.
You could do. Oh,
But you do
no,
have
you could do it
advantage
again.
because you do have advantage because he's helping you.
Yeah, I'm helping you. Oh my goodness.
Right.
Well,
I got that one.
Yeah.
So for the podcast listeners, it was a 7
Again.
and then a 5.
Again, what is with this nat 1 crap? I was getting some.
Ink was going to kind of start tiptoeing back, thinking she's like bad luck at the print.
Yeah,
So,
no, totally. I can't
gonna-
find anything. I can't see anything. I'm gonna sit back here. I'm just gonna come back here.
I had no idea
I was
whatever
doing-
space you're in right now, Julie, that you had that much give and take from your back wall. That was very cool.
It just like makes me realize how large that blanket actually is.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Winley's going to go up to Hannibin and say, Hannibin, who is the largest were-rat?
For leveling those.
Largest?
This is 26.
That would probably be Jarrell.
Izzy, I think we know who has your sword.
Any notion where this Jarrell might be?
I mean, he's probably just walking about.
I think that our best option is to go after this lord first. My sword isn't silvered. It won't do any good anyway.
I'm rubbing my longsword with silver just for getting all the bolts, all the my stuff.
Although that said, if we run across this fellow along the way, I will absolutely be like, challenge him for the sword.
Winley's also silvering her weapons.
I mean, I think the two of us can just tackle him and take it. There'd be no combat. There'd just be like, this isn't yours.
Just like smoosh him. Sure, I'm down for that.
Should I even try the crossbow? I'm
So dejected, Julie.
Oh.
Winley's excited to have her hand crossbow back. And it's
Yeah.
kind of like,
Oh, jeez. Not the hand axe.
I'm taking cover.
And she goes, guys, look what I found. Look what we found. And it's a hand axe.
I mean, I'm gonna stick with the mace. So, does Winton want to put the scabbard with the long sword on it? It's just gonna be one hit, but it's a long sword. It's much better than a silver knife.
It's a spoon, by the way.
Well, you've made it into a knife. It's. Do you want it or not?
If it don't work the first time, I'm using my spoon.
I
Well,
don't
if it
know.
doesn't work the first time, it'll probably rub off, so you'll use your spoon.
Excellent. But back to the investigation check. With that 7, I mean, you do look around and you find some paperwork in the desk, and you do see some like shipment forms, of which you can see some of the stuff that has come through, and it matches what you found up in the storeroom. You do notice something on the edge of one of the forms. And oh yes, Winley does have her proper holy symbol back.
but she combines them both. She wants to keep both of them. Yeah.
Love that.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
Nice.
smaller, more tightly made, more intricately made unicorn within a crescent moon sits on top of the wooden one you carved, Inqua.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. And Isolt's shield is her holy symbol because she has the symbol of LaRue painted on there.
Mm-hmm.
nice.
I have my channel divinities back.
But you do, Darjan, you do notice the insignia on one of the papers. It's a symbol you've seen before. in Nomengard. A legless, limbless serpent with large wings about to swallow an orb, which, if you recall last time, the sun.
The sun, yeah.
And you show it to the others, and it's the Zentarum symbol.
The Zentarum are getting their grubby little paws everywhere.
Everywhere.
Causing havoc in Nomengard and assisting the were-rats here. I think they're trying to take over in this area, sowing discord, sowing strife.
We think they're responsible for this?
Responsible, no, but assisting.
That's why.
And possibly taking advantage of the chaos to establish a foothold. The Zentarum are sneaky and horrible. Slavers, murderers. There's nothing good about the Zentarum.
Winley, roll me an insight check.
That would be an 8.
An 8. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, as you all kind of recognize the symbol, you re-outfit yourselves.
Oh, 19 AC, how I've missed you.
I was gonna say, I remember you were like indestructible.
Pretty much. It's hard to hit.
Very nice.
Yeah, seriously.
Yep, back to 19 AC. Whew, son of a bitch.
All right, so
Isolde goes first.
Tim also has a 19 AC.
And both of them.
I'm surprisingly not afraid of anything anymore. I've got a silver weapon and I've got my armor and shield.
Isolde, what say you we find your sword?
Yes.
Finding my sword would be nice.
And my loot.
Finding both of those would be very good. I am more concerned at the moment with the Lord.
Me too.
Hannibal, is there a way to get into that room that isn't passing through the common room?
So Hannibal looks at you and it's like, you don't have to pass by the common room, actually. It's actually, if we go down that main hallway and make a right from here, we'd be there.
What say you, friends?
Let's kill a rat king.
Let's do this.
I'm there.
I mean, Hannibal, I don't know if you need to come with us.
Regardless of what happens, Hannibal, I'm not going to forget that you have helped us. Not for a moment. And I will help you get out of here if I possibly can. Somewhere safer. Because this place will not be safe. You have stood for us, and I will stand for you. You have my word on that.
She shakes her head. And then you have Winton and Durton there, just like, all right, you're gonna go kill something.
Let's go kill something.
All right. And as you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 begin to make your way out of the room, Hannibal just kind of grabs Inqua by the sleeve and just like kind of stops you a bit.
Thank you.
I'm really sorry about Bessie. Did you happen to find the what I left in your pocket?
realizing what she left in my pocket at this moment, which was the tuft of her hair, right? Okay. We're gonna kind of well up. No, Nick. Nick is okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry, streamers. But Nick, this entire time has been like, kiss her. You've got it. And people need to know what you're saying.
We have a private chat in Zoom where we talk about stuff.
This is Patreon stuff.
My character is under assault.
Don't do that.
I'll take a screenshot of it if no one believes us.
That's Nico wouldn't kiss her. He's not gonna kiss some were rat. But he is gonna. His eyes will kind of fill up with, turn a little bit of a deeper blue, realizing that because he's had some strong opinions about her not helping them earlier, will realize what she did, and then kind of put his hand on her shoulder, and then bring her in for like a hug, and just give her a really strong hug, and then put her back out, or push her back out, and just be like, thank you. Truly, thank you.
You're welcome.
And he'll kind of put his hand on her shoulder, give her a squeeze, and then walk out to follow everybody else.
All right. As you 7 make your way down the main hallway, yeah. Whoever would like to make a perception check?
All of us.
I don't know if I would like to.
Hey, you're due.
I will.
You are due. I'm due.
To borrow a sentence one of us used in Call of Cthulhu, none of this is a path of want.
15.
I also got a 6.
Yeah, Winley got a 6.
Okay.
You were due.
There.
Darjan with a 23.
This is what I'm going for. This is from perception.
Highs and lows.
Very highs and very lows.
Darjan,
Yes.
even though you're further down the hallway, you do still hear your loot.
You gonna make a detour?
I want the loot back. I need it to fulfill everything that we're doing here.
Are they saying that out loud, or?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And hearing them, they're like, ooh.
But Argent, couldn't we wait till after we exterminate the rat lord?
Yeah.
How are we gonna do that without awesome
Let me
riffs?
just make sure that there's not.
You guys want inspiration?
Isn't your voice enough, Darjan? That's the greatest instrument of all.
Correct. 33 is coming up. And, I don't know.
My voice is pretty cool.
Your voice is epic, Darjan.
Your voice is amazing.
It's the same. Yeah, this same.
And the songs that you create, that's the real magic, the real power. The loot just supports it.
Great.
All right. Let's do what we're destined to do. And if I'm destined to get it back, I will.
We'll get back your loot and my sword.
Loot.
So,
I imagine Tim's tongue is bloody from how often he's fighting it.
It's not talking at all.
So you 7 begin to make your way down the hallway and make the hook to the right. As you go down this hallway, you begin to see that familiar portion in which the tunnel gets shorter and thinner as it leads into what was, for this grouping, your greatest defeat so far. ink while you are remembering the last time you walked these hallways. It was with Bessie. But you make it to the end of the hallway, and the door is closed.
Press it open. Or pull it open, whether it's a push or a pull.
Push, pull, who knows? It's one of those revolving doors.
We have to go through one at a time.
Right.
One at a time, we're going to crowd in here.
With a good swinging door, you can get like 4 people if you're fast.
You enter the chamber, and a familiar sight is the throne and a crumpled up hood within its seat.
Is there anyone else within the chamber?
You do not see anyone. All you do have is Tim's light at the current moment. It is not lit as it was before. So basically you can see the throne, but nothing further beyond. Even though you do know that there is that further back room, you do not see anything beyond the...
Darjan, anyone?
I was going to say, can I see farther?
You look farther back in.
I'm going.
And you look down and you can see where it starts to funnel in and then become a tunnel and then go back out. And you don't see anyone.
But that robe is here.
Well, that's how it was before, and he appeared.
Right.
It was under
Should
the
we
robe.
try to seal the doors so we can...
Oh, I was going to close the doors behind us. That's why I'm asking if everyone's in.
Yeah.
Yeah, if everyone's in and Tim shuts the door, I'm gonna walk, like, just stride up to the throne and take a whack at the robe.
Okay.
I'm done. I'm just done.
Yeah.
That's done. Yeah. Yeah.
You smack down on the robe with your silver axe, and as you pull back, it's unscathed. And then with everybody's passive perception of 14, you all notice slowly, as before, from little holes lining the bottom, you just see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of them kind of begin to congregate further back inside the chamber as they all meld into one giant pile. And then they slowly start to shift upward.
Can I thunder wave them?
Can we shoot him with a crossbow? Like, we don't have to wait, right?
Yeah, exactly. As soon as it starts forming, everyone
Yeah,
just
like
starts...
whack-a-mole style.
Exactly.
I mean, as soon as they started coming out,
Out of the holes, yeah.
There's one. There's one.
As it begins to congregate.
I mean, there's dramatic,
Yes.
and then we've seen this before.
We've seen this before, and it's like, fuck this shit, bye.
Exactly. Exactly.
You didn't
Everybody
let it finish its transformation.
One more time.
You guys didn't let him do his evil monologue. Come on.
Oh, man.
No, we don't let him do. He's read the evil overlord list. Come on. What did you say, James, before that?
Roll initiative, please.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, is this the right one? Yeah. It is.
Oh, my God. I just accidentally did it on the Twitch stream. That was the stupidest thing I've ever done.
What'd you roll?
I don't know. It said, well, it wasn't that.
Oh,
Which is
I hope it was better than that.
I don't know. It said it was not able to process or something like that. I don't know.
So I would have been right up about, fuck, what the fuck is that?
What is that? You're not supposed to see that yet.
There it is.
Oh no.
What?
Wait, what is it?
Fuck
Zoom
is
out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Yeah.
that's his rat merging graphic thing.
What is this?
James!
I'm on the
What
wrong
rat merging graphic? I missed it.
You need to put it
There
on.
it is.
I'm on the wrong layer. Whoops, my bad. There we go.
Oh, that thing.
Oh, there's nothing there. Never
Sneak
mind.
peek.
Where's the throne?
Oh,
James.
One second. I'm still using the makeshift map that Thomas gave me because I was
I
like,
appreciate you throwing it together very quickly, Thomas. Back then.
Thank you.
yes, thank you, Thomas. Okay, I need to move you. Oh, no.
Sit. Stay.
Stop it.
You guys, come on.
Oh, son of a. Oh, crap.
If you think for a single second that Isolde isn't getting her pretty god sword silvered as soon as we get back to Phandalin, you are mistaken.
All right, what's
Silver,
it?
golden,
new
brass.
new where?
Silvered. That's all that matters.
I
Does
need to
silver
do
work
mini
with the?
because
I
you
know
gotta
you can
touch
do
the things. Oh God.
Damascus with nickel. Would Damascus work
Ooh.
with silver, or would it not hold together?
Not sure.
Use for you.
Yeah, it might be too brittle.
But I mean, her sword isn't Damascus, I don't think.
I mean, if you're going extra fancy, and you could somehow get just the blade and basically fold that in there.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's a way to make it a
Oh.
magic sword, that would also work, because anything that has resistance usually doesn't have resistance to or immunity to magic weapons. Our problem was that we had no magic.
No magic.
weapons.
Yeah.
We'll say.
I would imagine the silver would wear away first, and you'd have almost like a serrated blade.
We'll say the throne
Ooh.
spear.
That would be
not
cool.
elegant, though. LaRue would not approve.
Oh, I'm getting a cold iron and silver Damascus blade
That's the-
somehow made.
Where's the throne?
green is the throne.
That's the throne, James. This
Okay,
thing?
so I'm up here because I was smacking at that thing.
Yep.
I'm closing the door, so just put me wherever the door is.
Yeah, is the door? Yeah, where's the door?
I would say the door is where the threshold here, so everybody would kind of be inside.
Inside. Okay.
Okay.
Just say two.
Yeah,
Tell me what you
I
want.
agree.
I'm gonna keep like giving different. Let's say this is Winton and
Oh.
this is Durton.
Okay. Gotcha. There you go.
Cool.
There you
No,
go.
I lived to make your advice.
There you go.
And
Leave Hannah outside. You don't.
yeah,
need-
Hannibin, you
She
left
didn't come.
behind in the
Yep.
other chamber.
Yep.
But let's see. Let me roll initiative for these three. Okay. So, I should pull up its stats. I got rid of it.
It? Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Well, let's see. Let's start with 25 to 20. No one? Okay. 20 to 15.
15.
15? Let's see. Where is I need? Nope. Where are you? There we are. No, I want the stats, bruh. What is it?
Rough.
Bra.
Let's see, and then so that was 20 to 15, 15 to 10.
12.
And Winley has 13.
Gotcha.
Burton also has a 13, and then you got a 12, Darjon?
Yes.
Okay. And then you're followed by Winton. So then 10 to 5.
9.
And what are you at Inqua?
3.
3. Cool. And 10. There we go. Ha ha. So, as you watch the congregation of mice begin to form into a singular body, you see somewhere in the center-ish over here. I can put that more in the center. There you go. Because I learned about alt buttons. Standing right there in the center, you see it form up and let's see. Y'all can see it in the dim light. Darjon can see it quite clearly. But all the mass of rats begin to coalesce into a human-esque like mound. And you can see just at the center point where eyes would be 2 rats. And you swear you see their heads glowing to kind of represent eyes.
Gross.
And as you stare down, the aggressor from when you
Wait, but all
were
of
last
these-
in here,
Most of these.
that's where we're going to end tonight.
Oh,
Perfect.
Of course.
I was getting all prepped up for another. Yeah.
It's almost 10. We couldn't start a combat now.
I know.
I wasn't even looking at the time.
I know. I wasn't either.
No, we would just pile onto it.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, folks. Yeah. I read in the newsletter that this is the last week. I don't know, Thomas. Can you clarify for me if we're gonna be on next week?
Tomas? Ethan?
Still driving.
Sure, if you want. Okay, well, we'll discuss here afterwards, and you'll just keep an eye out for the newsletter. I know I'm free, but we'll ask other folks if they are able to do so.
Do we want to? It says if you
Anyone
want.
opposed is the question, because it's going to be someone saying no. There's no pressure, of course. You can say no.
I have no life. I will be here.
The 21st. So
Yeah, 21st. Is anyone doing holiday stuff?
I could do it. I have it on my calendar. Actually, they were doing it.
We have a stay-at-home order, so none of us should be doing stuff.
anything.
Excellent. Okay, well,
Let's
folks,
do it. Let's be here next week.
We'll be here
Unless you got
next
something.
week. Excellent.
All right.
We'll be here next week, and we will finally, hopefully, wrap being in the mountains mining camp.
How long did you actually think this would take,
3
James?
episodes. Literally 3.
How long have we been in it? How many episodes?
I think
that?
what was it? Infestation, I think, was chapter 13.
We're on like 18.
Yeah, so 6 chapters so far.
We will have at least doubled it by the time that we're done.
We had to Minecraft.
It's worth it. It's worth it for us.
Dragon Heist took us 20, and that was bad. Yo, this is like one little bit inside the larger narrative of Dragon.
Well, and I will say with Dragon Heist, there were like 3.5 episodes that was one day. That was the longest day of poor Andraste's life.
Wow.
She had one spell slot going into the final episode of that. And by the end of it, she was like, I'm down to cantrips, don't get hurt. Because we were only like 4th level at that point.
Dang.
Yep.
Dang.
But we shall see what happens. They are definitely much more well-equipped than Andraste was in that last final battle for Dragon Heist. But yeah, we will be back next week, and we will see how they deal with the mouth of Muscana.
Oh, yeah.
But until then,
Punch it right in the mouth.
just everyone know that we love you very much. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we will see you all next week. Bye-bye.